Philadelphia, I enjoy watching the demise of Nelson Agholor play out because I've been saying on a perpetual loop that Nelson Agholor is not good.
Nelson Agholor, Nelly, the guy that we, loved and hated and whatever, he is going to be playing for the Las Vegas Raiders. It's so weird to say that. Not the Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Agholor, what an addition he's been.
I knew he was having a big year. He was having a great year. And I went and looked up his career stats, and I thought he had better stats at other places, and he's had his best year here so far. And sometimes a change of scenery is good for somebody. Sometimes a change of scenery, it doesn't mean the player has changed. It just means he fits better in that system, or he fits better in that scheme, or it just works out better for him. Sometimes a change of scenery is good for people. And Nelly showed up here, and I remember him as a speedster, big-time playmaker, all the highlights I saw. And when he got here, I found out he was just so much more than that. He was a leader. His work ethic is second to none.
Well, I think we said all along, we think he's a great receiver. He's averaging over 20 yards per catch. And he had a big one against Buffalo, called back another touchdown. He runs great routes. He can play multiple positions. He's a great down-to-down competitor, and he's a world champion. So he's added leadership to us, and he has a lot of speed.
And now Carr has Agholor. It's caught inside the 5. Nelson Agholor with another big play. 44-yard connection.
The way him and Zay work and push that receiver room is unbelievable. And the way they hold each other accountable makes you thankful as a quarterback. Nelly is someone that what he can do on the field is only scratching the surface of what he brings to a football team. And I think once I saw that work ethic and once I saw how he worked, all those big plays and those highlights were no shock to me why they happened, because that man is diligent in his work ethic, and it's really impressive.
They changed the way that Nelson Agholor played, and he was actually a #1 wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders. Who, by the way, that is no small feat. The Las Vegas Raiders were a top 5 offense in the NFL last year by many metrics and statistics.
I tell you, one thing that Derek Carr told us about was Agholor, back in his Philadelphia days, was really a slot receiver. He ran all those little option routes, and they saw the way he can run when he was in practice. They go, we got to move him outside. He's so fast, and he's so dangerous out there, and he has really thrived.
That just jumps out at you when you watch the tape of Agholor is, I swear, the guy must have the longest arms out of any 6-foot-tall wide receiver I've ever seen. I was surprised he's only listed at 6 feet tall, because he looks like he's 6'3" out there. He plays like he's 6'3" out there, which is obviously very good. Again, he plays bigger than he's listed at. That's absolutely true. He can go up and make a grab. Obviously, people love to talk about his inability to make catches, and we'll get into that in just a second. But it is nice to know that he is someone who can go up and make a grab.
thought, you know, he's always had the ability to get open. He's always had the ability to separate, but sometimes his hands have been inconsistent.